Yo, what's up, world? It's us. It's us three. Yes, sir. Distinguished Gents, videocast / podcast. We'll drink to that, right? This is our first episode. We're going to come in hot and heavy. You know what I'm saying? We're going to come with some introductions. We're going to talk about some relationships. We're going to talk about some crazy shit that's going on in the world. Some stuff from our perspective. But first things first, I'm going to kind of introduce the cast. First, me, Tommy Tyrone, a.k.a. T-Ready.
Yes, sir.
You already know. My man's Ralph. Man's K-Ron.
What up?
What up? Make it, man. Trying to do some distinguished shit, man. In this world.
Make sure y'all got the wine glass ready for these talks.
Hey, please have the wine on deck. You know what I mean?
Well, I don't have wine tonight. I had a rough day, so I got the cognac. I have to bring out the Martell. The Martell, give me
drink whatever's comfortable to you.
Yeah, I'm not quite the wine connoisseur yet, but I'm trying to get there. But yeah, like I said, this is Distinguished Gents. This is the first episode. Like I say, we got together, homies. Trying to do some good things in the world, man. From a doing a big standpoint. So Ralph, man.
Oh man,
tell us a little bit about yourself. Tell the world.
Hey man, I'm Raphael, man. Born in Dallas, grew up in Seattle. Parents been together for close to 40 plus years.
What's up?
PB grad, Prairie View A&M all the way.
Yeah.
Right now I'm casting out of San Antonio. I was living in Houston, everybody. I miss it. But now I'm in San Antonio doing my thing. I'm a young working professional. I do IT and operations. And so, a lot of responsibilities. So, yeah, man, that's a little bit about me. And I'm a former athlete, so got to put that thing in there because athletics changed my life on a lot of perspectives. So,
yeah.
So, got to do
No doubt, man. Peace to you, my brother. K-Ron, man, tell us a little bit about yourself, man. Introduce the world to who K-Ron
is. It's K-Ron, man. People call me K-Ro. Born and raised in Houston, Texas. The H. I have a 12-year-old son. Graduated from Wichita State University.
Oh, man.
Shout out to the Shockers. Yeah, man, I'm a former professional basketball player, man, and I'm dabbling in different things here and there on the business side of it, man, but just trying to stay active, man, enjoying life, you know what I'm saying, all that good stuff. So yeah, that's about it, man.
Man, peace.
Oh yeah.
Yes, sir.
Let me throw one more thing in there. Yes, everybody. I have a 5-year-old beautiful daughter. That's my world. That's my light. So
yeah.
Father's first.
Yes, sir. Man, hey, sip to that real quick, man.
Sip to the fatherhood. Sip to the fatherhood.
We are fathers, you know what I mean?
Hey, sip to that.
I was trying to make it. Yeah, so I guess I ain't introduced myself completely. Y'all gave a whole bio and everything.
Oh, yeah.
So I guess I got to open up a little bit, huh? So, yeah, I'm from Houston, Texas, raised in Missouri City, Most City finest up in this. But, yeah, I have a daughter as well. I got 3 daughters. So I guess I wasn't shit when I was growing up.
Oh, man.
I got a 12-year-old going on 19, and I got twin girls at 10. Okay. I'm a retail professional. I'm a retail manager at TK Maxx, and yes, we just opened today. That's why I'm looking crazy tired and drinking cognac straight up.
Hey, it is what it be.
Yeah, I've been doing retail for a long time, man. It's stressful at times, but man, it's fulfilling. It's cool. I attended Prairie View A&M University, best HBCU in the land.
PV,
protect somebody.
People,
Homecoming in a game. If you haven't went to a homecoming, you out.
A homecoming That's my G there, homecoming right down there. T ready, you know what I'm saying?
You know, why everybody at PV, bro? What's the hype about this homecoming, bro? Talk to me.
Homecoming is this. It's like a family reunion on crack.
Exactly.
So it's like we got land. First of all,
We got
land.
It
ain't land. It's slavery land because it's built on a slavery plantation. Everybody.
Right.
So you talking about, bro? When you drive in, you can't even drive in. You have to park on the outside, or else you're never getting out.
Wow.
So when you come in, you have the OG section, and that's over by Hobart, and that's Hobart.
So let me ask you this: Are y'all the OG section now?
No.
Yeah, pretty much.
We're in the middle. We in the middle.
Okay.
We're like the junior OGs.
Yeah,
we like the
right there in the middle,
young
right?
All right.
And so
because they be having parents out there as old as 80 years old out there doing it.
What?
Yeah, bro.
No.
Yeah.
No.
So, bro,
They don't have no 80-year-olds out there, bro.
You just gotta come with us to the next homecoming, bro.
Hey, you've been trying to get me to go to PV homecoming for 8 years, bro.
Yeah. I'm always saying, come on.
Yeah,
I'm going.
I'm gonna get a taste of
Freddie's
that.
house every year,
Okay.
and then we roll up there together. That's what we do
All right,
every
that's
year.
good.
It's like a tradition. So, like, just think about it. So Hobart, Texas. If everybody's from PV, they know about this Hobart, Texas life because those used to be the longest walks from the UC. So it's Hobart, Texas. That's where all the band is. That's all the RV joints, right? And that's where the old school and everybody be. All the old alumni. They got the concrete section. And then you got the family section, which is like all behind the baseball field, the track. And then they built the football stadium. And that's like the meetup spot now is behind the football stadium. Dude, you walking, if you don't put in 30,000 or 32,000 steps in that day, you weren't homecoming.
Wow. It's like that, huh?
And then you got to take a break.
Yeah,
you have to take a break. Like, you sip all day, do your thing, and, like, we be all like, hey, bro, time for a break. We'll go back to where our location is. Hibernate real quick.
That's tough, man. That's tough.
It's the biggest family reunion you ever go to, man. Everybody partying. Everybody got their flask. Everybody drinking.
Love. There's a lot of love out there.
It's a big party, man, and it's just fun, man. I love it. I went to PV, man. I wouldn't trade that in for the world, man. But I had good times, man. That's where I met that young brother Ralph.
Hey,
man.
Hey, same
That's
class.
the first cat I used
same
to
class.
wearing the scarf to campus and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I was still GQ when people didn't know about GQ. You know what I'm saying?
GQ before GQ was in style, man. So
wow,
everybody's dressing like me now.
Straight up.
Man, shout out PV, man. Let's sip to that one time. You know what I'm saying?
We'll sip to that.
The
other have to go to drunk before the shit even start. You know.
Yeah, man.
So like I said in the intro, we're gonna be talking about a whole bunch of shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. If they put me in charge, you know, I'm probably gonna get in trouble because I'm gonna be saying some ill shit, and I gotta kind of talk because these brothers a little more, an executive, chill type. You see, they drinking the wine, Pinot Grigio.
Hey, man. And here we are. We was worried about him. We were like, hey, man, we got to keep it. You know what I'm saying? PG for him. You know what I mean? And yeah, here we go.
No, there's no PG. We grown men.
All right.
I like the parents used to talk about, like I said, kids, you know what I'm saying? Baby mothers and dramas and here and there and then there and there, But I mean, we'll get into some of that, but that's not what it's all about. It's all about uplifting our culture and doing what we got to do and just talking about the good and bad, the ups and downs, the smiles and frowns, and all the go-rounds. You did?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bar.
So, yeah,
bars.
When I started drinking cognac, man, I started rhyming. I don't know why. I have some.
Hey, man, did you eat when you got home, bro?
Yeah, for
okay, because you didn't eat and you sipping. Oh man.
Oh yeah.
You out of there. You out of there.
I'll be rolled back all the way to your braids right back there.
Oh man. So yeah. So no doubt. So big topic of the night. Yeah. Big topic of the night.
But before we get into the topic, let's talk about K-Ron, what do you expect from, your viewpoint of this show?
Man, to be honest, man, what I really expect, this is for me, man, gonna be therapy.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? It's therapy.
It's
we go
black
into
man group therapy.
exactly. We talk about mental health and how important mental health is. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, this is gonna be some therapy, man. I'm hoping to get. It's gonna be a lot of fun, though. I'm looking forward to it, man.
Oh yeah, for sure.
It's gonna be fun, but most of all, this is gonna be therapy. Yeah.
You, T. Ready?
Oh yeah, man. Same thing, man. Therapy, man. Just getting some time out to kind of talk my ish because at work I gotta be so professional, so PR, so manage a lot of people, and I gotta talk, gotta talk slow and make sure I don't say the wrong things. So I'm gonna kind of wild out, kind of let my hair back a little bit,
You being aware of your speaking abilities.
And kind of let you guys in on my life a little bit, my struggles and stuff that. Like Jay-Z say, I did that, so you won't have to go through that.
Yes,
so that's what I'm gonna be dropping.
Bars.
As many jewels I can, to kind of help the next man or woman or whatever like that. So just getting stuff off my chest from my perspective and from my experiences and stuff like that. And like you say, it's therapy, man. I had a long day, and I didn't know if I was gonna get on today. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta do this. Now I feel good. I'm energized. I'm amped up. I'm kind of looking forward to seeing where this all go. I was on a podcast. What crap you're doing with you brothers, man, because y'all some real down to earth, cool, homies. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate that, bro.
Don't start making me cry.
Appreciate that, bro.
Right here, bro.
Yeah, man.
Right here, bro.
To that.
Appreciate that. You dig.
So
yeah. What about you?
Man, this is going to be a good mental outlook of what men think in an equal proportion, because I think right now it's so much like he say, she say, and there's no equality in what men speak about. And so, I want to just hit on there's great vibrations, when it comes to, how we explain our narrative. Don't worry, y'all. We're going to have guests on the show, too. So we get all different prospects and all different narrative facts. But, just like Kay said, man, it's going to be a good therapy. It's going to be a good mental health. It's going to be a good about, I just think it's three great energies coming together, just to talk about real issues, real topics, and real feelings. Not this like, man, she made me feel, like my awareness of my feelings and how it made me feel and how I had to change my perspective on it,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yep. We also tap in, to the business side of it too, and in sports and other few topics here and there too, man. So looking forward to it. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. For sure.
Most definitely.
Yeah. So I'm definitely looking forward to this, man, and raising some topics and current events and stuff like that, kind of getting you guys' perspective and the world's perspective on what's going on. There's so much going on in the world, so much to talk about. So that's another thing I look forward to, man. Just talking about some current events and just getting you guys' views as well, because sometimes I think a certain way, and probably not everybody think like me, but. It's good hearing some opposing views and stuff like that and kind of going over it and kind of dissecting it and breaking it down and shit like that. So I'm looking forward to that, man, kind of hearing, some views other than my own, right?
And it's okay to disagree. It's okay to disagree to agree. I want to iterate that.
Yep.
So, but yeah, man, let's get the topic. T, ready?
All right, the topic. All right. The topic this evening, as I put my martell down, we'll make sure I read it right. I don't want to fumble it, right? I want to make sure I get the topic right. So tonight, the topic. You ever break up with somebody and your whole family felt relieved? Let me say that again. You ever break up with somebody and your whole family is like, woo, You dodged that bullet. Another one bites the dust, but you dodged that bullet, man. So let me get y'all input on that.
Go ahead, Ralph.
Oh man. Like my dad said when I asked him that question, he said, "Hey son, you dodged about 3."
Dang, man.
4.
3. Oh yeah.
So yeah, man, there was a few times where I was young and immature and didn't know what my path was in life. And yes, I picked the wrong ones. And
Yeah.
once I recall it, because, growing up, I was the nice guy. And I did everything to try to please everybody but myself. But now I'm grown, so I'm more aware. So, yeah, man, it's been about 4. That was a good bullet on. And my family was all like, Lord. Because, like I have a few stories where it's like, man, my dad would just pull up and he'll beat her. And I remember one time he's like, we're at my grandmother's house in Houston, 3rd Ward, shout out, McGregor Street, grandma stays at. So we're at her house and I bring one over and she was just like, why you never talk to me? And my dad's like, because I don't like you. Straight up.
Dang. That's tough.
And I was all like, why would you say something like that? He's all like, son, we will have our talk. And then he met the family, and my dad's an observant man, like very observant. Like, y'all met him, quality guy, too smart for his own good, and he's very observant, like to the T. He was a VP, you had to be observant of everybody's body language, psychology major, everything. So very aware, man. And he talked to me in the car. He's like, son, are you seeing the real facts of what's going on? And each girl, we had this talk, like each different scenarios, we had these talks. So my dad would just string me in. He'd be like, hey, this is what you need to start looking at, the discernment, and I wasn't looking at that shit. Yeah, I was just
called
like,
a serpent dog.
I was whipped, I was like, man, she fine. That's all I'm paying attention to. Like, man, she's fine.
That's what blinds you. And that's what blinds you every time, bro.
So, man, that happened, and yeah, man, it's like I dodged a few, and then recently, I dodged a few. About the past 4 years. I was in 2 relationships, and dodged those 2, and because I didn't, at the end of the day, if I can't grow with you, it won't flow.
Hey, that boy said hit him with some bars. If we can't grow, we can't flow. And you already know.
Hey, you got to be able to grow water without it releasing. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So. Yeah, you got to have somebody to build you up, especially at this age of our life. You know what I'm saying? We ain't in our teens. We ain't in our 20s no more. I'm not going to disclose my age. Well, hell, yes, I am, because I'm a man and I don't care. I'm 35. But at the end of the day, we ain't got time to have nobody that's not going to, add any value to our lives. So, man. So
that sole purpose, man. Like, me and Kay be talking, and we be talking, too, about, hey, if a woman can't embrace your backbone and make it where it needs to be and where you need to grow, then I can't go where it needs to do. It's biblical right there.
Yes. Hey, when you enter into this kingdom.
Hey.
You did?
That's that quote.
When you enter into this kingdom, you got to be right.
You got to be right.
Because Because you.
I mean, but the thing is, what I get from that sometimes though, because when we're at this age, we're dealing with a lot of brokenness, right? So it's like it's just funny how it works because we're 3 young, responsible men, and a lot of women ain't used to that responsibility of a man that we take care of our own stuff. And so when they see that, it's like a shock. Like, okay, I got a 1-up or something. I'm like, nah, girl, just relax and just be who you are and nourish. All I need is nourishment. I just need somebody to be understanding. Let's flow. Let's have fun. Let's chill. Yeah, is there disagreements? Yeah. But that's why I call it adult conversation so we can talk about it. It's simple.
For sure. Yeah.
But enough about me. Go somebody else, man.
Well, I just want to kind of just real quick on you, man. It's just crazy how our parents, man, they be knowing, man. It's like, I know back in the day in high school, whatever, I had a little girlfriend, whatever, I really liked her, man. My mom just didn't like her, man. I was wondering why she don't like her. But then I came to find out, like, oh man, mom's is right.
Yeah, the
like she
parents
was a little trap. I mean, but it is what it is. I mean, but sometimes they see that, from the jump. I mean, because it's like certain things you can kind of see. First impressions mean everything. You know what I'm saying? The way you kind of present yourself from the jump. Your parents sometimes they see that shit and they be like, hey, they ain't the one, they ain't it. But I mean, we want to experiment and try to ride that wave anyway. But it's just crazy. The parents, man, they be knowing.
Oh, they be
knowing. Oh, they know. Yeah, man. My moms and my sister, man, are really big on that, man. Yeah. They hit me up. They got the antennas, man. They hit you. They just like, she's coming on too strong. Because I dated this one woman, man, and she tried to befriend my sister, and it was just coming on just too strong, And they sense those vibes, man, on a different level,
Yeah, it's a woman's intuition, man. They just know.
Yeah, because, I mean, sometimes, we're blinded by a lot of different things, man. Maybe, it's her looks or whatever. But, they see past all of that, So, yeah, man. But on the flip side, I've dated a woman where, my folks was like, yo, why did you break up with her? You know what I mean? So, I've been on that side.
I said that too, K, to you.
and listen, I already know who you're talking about. And it's just this one woman that she is constantly reminding me about, like, you should have got it right with her.
Yeah.
So, but.
Yeah, I mean, man, I had that too. I had it both ways, So I had a chick, man, I was like head over heels for her, like 19, man. I was set tripping, man. Up to my nose wide open. Oh, and talking about, man, it's like sprung.
You had that nasal spray, bro? You had that nasal spray, bro?
I was well, I was over there tripping, man. I'm saying, mesmerized and everything like that. My sister, she broke my heart, man. I'm saying, I'm the only boy. I got two older sisters, so man, I was hurting, man. I was looking all sappy and all that other shit, acting real light skinned, like I was on some Drake shit before Drake came out. You know what I'm saying? But called my sister, man, with the, sappy, you know what I'm saying, like crying and shit. I wasn't crying, but it's something. If you ask my sister, she'll say I was crying, and I was like, oh man, she broke my heart, man. She was like, man, she said some of the realest stuff to me, man, and it just stuck with me to this day. She said, nigga, you know how many fish in the sea? This is my sister too.
Yeah.
And then she said this to me, man. I'll never forget these words. She said, nigga, a hoe gonna be a hoe, let a hoe fly. He said, cry, let that shit burn, and move on. I'm like, wow.
Sip to that one time. That's one of the realest. We gotta sip to that one, man.
I'm like, that's like that's the homie to this day.
Hey,
and that helped me out a lot of heartbreak in my relationship going forward.
Yeah, I think I think my dad's been like my vocal point. I remember one time he's all like, can you stop thinking with your dick and think with your head?
Yeah. He told me that too.
You're right. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. No doubt. Yeah. It's hard out here, but man, you gotta have that support system, man, like your parents, your family, stuff like
that village.
Sometimes they know, sometimes they don't, but
that village, bro. If you don't have that village, man.
Facts.
It's like a rarity nowadays because your village is not just your family anymore. It's like real friendships. You know what I'm saying? And I know with each three of us, I know we can only name like the realest friends that's on like one and then a half of a hand. And that's it. Like the older you get, the smaller your friend circle gets. That's actually really the truth.
Facts.
Big facts. So I'm dealing with that today. It's grown men. Like how y'all feel, you meet somebody and if your dad be like, no, straight up, I mean, or your mom or your sister or whoever, how do y'all feel about that? Do y'all like take heed or what's the process with that now? So like if you meet somebody today and you bring them around your mom's or your dad or your sister, your brother, and they give you a vibe, whatever, how do you?
For me, man, it becomes a tricky thing with me, mainly because of my son. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Not so much about my parents, but that whole dynamic of, making sure, because my son, he's gonna be with me regardless. Like, he's a part of my life. He ain't going nowhere.
No doubt.
So when it comes to dating or someone that you potentially see, as in marriage or whatever, you got to make sure that they get along with your child, the children. First and foremost, that's number one. So for me, that's the only thing that I really look at this point. Because I don't look for I do take, of course, my parents' opinion.
Yeah.
And I take it, it's with a grain of salt. But at the end of the day, it all comes back, to my son, for me. So
as it should. It should. Always be priority in a relationship, because I know people, man, they get married to people and they got kids and they don't even claim the kids, or they be like, shit, I don't fool with them kids. I'm like, right, that's kids now, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The situation shit. Once you get married or if you're in a committed relationship, you gotta, I'm with somebody I rock with my kids, then it's not gonna work. Period. Period.
But they start off like that though. They, like the resume be so great in the beginning.
Yeah.
People on their resume all the time.
That person is like, oh shit.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
That's what kind of happened to me in my last relationship. That's why it was kind of the deal breaker for me. The relationship between her and my son it wasn't working. And so I was like, yeah, this isn't gonna go too far. So
I mean, expound on that, because people probably gonna want to know. What made the relationship not work? Was she like, she kind of neglected him, or she didn't treat him as her own, or what?
For me, I'm all about, like, I'm a family person. You know what I mean? I'm really big on family. So I would always try to create, different opportunities for us to be together as a family, whether it be we go to the movies together, we can go to the park, wherever, it doesn't matter. And I just felt like she was trying to avoid that situation as much as possible.
That's tough.
And it was tough.
So did you do that in the beginning, or was more so in the relationship?
Towards, like, as we went along in the relationship, there were some things where she felt like my son was disrespectful, which I'm really big on respect. You know what I mean? I'm really big on respect. So she felt like my son was disrespectful at times to her, which if he was disrespectful, I'd put him in check and make sure, and make sure, like, no, that's not gonna happen. But along the line, it was just a lot of tension, in that situation. So for me, it was like, as time went on, it was like, nah, that's a no-go.
Yeah, you can't play sides with it. And that's how I come from now. It's like, I know how I deal with it is different. I kind of take, I'll take a good approach where, I show my interest, and then I kind of see, after I show my interest, what she does after. I try to see where her balance is at too, like how she talks to me, is she nourishing, is she respectful, is she well mannered, and some different things. We can talk our shit, but at the same time, it's like, we have a disagreement. How are you going to handle that disagreement? Are you going to, like, shut down my masculinity and go against me? Or are you going to meet me right in the middle of where, okay, I didn't like this because of such and such. Can we talk about it? Which is maturity. #maturity. And so,
yes, sir.
So it's like, and then I have my daughter. So it's like, and that's like everything to me. So if you can't respect that line and how I gotta look at you as a woman, and I have a daughter, and she's gonna look up to you too if I'm in that deep relationship with you. And I can't have any woman that's doing all this eccentric type things or extra type things where it's just like, yo, if that comes out one day and my daughter's around us, like that's not gonna be cool with me. There's a principle you gotta upkeep.
Yeah, and then it's tough because you also try to find that balance of we come from different backgrounds and how we were raised.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like you have to come to that agreement on parenting. So there's different views there that cause a lot of tension. Because there may be something that I'm disciplining my son about where she's like, well, I'll let my son do this and do that.
Yeah, I'm like, no.
And it's two different households, so it's hard to kind of balance that,
Yeah. And I've been in that situation though.
And I've definitely been in that position as well. I mean, it's tough because I'm living it every day. Like I said, I got 3 girls, but they don't stay with me, so they with their mom, like 70% of the time. So when they with me, some of the rules change, and girls. I'm a dude. I got 3 girls.
I'm a dude.
I said I wasn't shit when I was young. That's why God got me. Gave me 3 girls. But I'm learning every day. But I got 2 stepchildren as well. That's boys. You know what I'm saying? And they from a different background, different culture and stuff like that. So I'm learning that shit every day. Yeah, but at the end of the day, they mine. So it's like they get older and they out here acting stupid in these streets. They're gonna be like, who raised you niggas?
Yeah, that's real.
You know what I'm saying? They're gonna look at me like, oh, that's how you do it? So I am a little harder on them than my girls, only because I'm a dude and my dad, like, he ain't play that. Like,
well,
you're gonna take the trash out, you're gonna clean up, like, you're gonna do this, you're gonna be a man. You're not gonna, you ain't gonna be no little punk.
Yeah,
because me growing up with girls, all girls in the house, like, my sisters made me tougher at times, you know what I'm saying? Especially my older sister. I told y'all that story how she, nigga, man up. So like, that's like my homie, my ride or die. So, with boys, I want to make sure I instill that in them. And sometimes, I can be a little bit too much. And I know that. I know they probably look at me like, man, this motherfucker here.
It's all good, Ty. You got feelings too.
Yeah. So I mean, because I work retail, I work long hours and stuff like that. And sometimes, man, I can be on some mad black dad type shit. You know what I'm saying? They not used to.
Day, Ty, you gotta think about it too. Like with our profession, sometimes we deal with a lot of people. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And so when when our minds are mentally just shut off, it's just hard to like deal with.
I'm glad you said that.
To deal with a lot of different expressions after that. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes it's like, I need you to take the responsibility of this, controlling that issue. So when I come home, it can be a different piece,
Yeah, so I mean, I do that a lot. My girl, I know it's her crazy because sometimes I come in the house, I only speak. I'm just like, I'm going in straight full mad black dad mode.
Yeah.
Why you ain't out that trash? Why you ain't do this shit? What's wrong with y'all? I'm talking and fussing and cussing and doing all that bullshit. But it's out of love, though, at the end of the day, because like my pops, he ain't play because my dad was a truck driver. He'd be at work all day, whatever. He come home, he want his dinner made. He want the house together. You know what I'm saying? He's running around on video games with their feet kicked up and bullshitting around if the house ain't in order. And as far as me being the only boy, it was like, nah, you gonna have this shit together, and I ain't playing with you. Like, you forget to take out that trash, and I come home at 5:00 in the morning, I'm waking your ass up to go get that goddamn trash out.
Oh yeah.
So that's my mentality too. And I'm the type of, you leave the lights on, I'm tripping. Lights don't grow on trees.
Well, that's a light bill. Kids don't understand about that money when it comes to that bill.
I don't appreciate shit.
What do you mean I can't do that? I'll be all right, girl, if you don't turn off that light or if you don't do this.
All the lights in the house to go to the bathroom. They go to the bathroom, they cut on all lights. They cut on living room lights. They cut on this light. I'm like, y'all don't get y'all monkey ass in there, cut off them lights. And I talk to them raw too. I mean, but they a little older, they 10 and 13, so shit, they'll be all right. Like, you gotta toughen up, man. They ain't babies, so I ain't, shit. I mean, I'll punch y'all shit in y'all shit to get y'all right. For sure. But it's out of love, though. No doubt. Yeah, man.
So, now I feel you on that, man. So, yeah, man, I just think, like, sometimes I've been in a situation where, I dated a woman that had kids. But what I did from that scenario, I learned about the kids through her and how to, do my discernment with her kids, how to handle her kids, how would she operate with her kids. Sometimes it was good, sometimes it was bad, But I told her, I was like, we got to be on the same page with stuff. I met the dad. I told the father, like, hey, I'm not going to put any hands on your child. That's your child, But at the end of the day, that relationship didn't work because there's too many different principles that couldn't just take order, man. It was just like, it was awkward. So at the end of the day, man, it's just like, it's just a maturity within a relationship, I think, that will make it better and more quality. I don't think a lot of people think of it like that. They think more selfishly than anything. Like, what you do for me? It's not like, what's a us approach? We're in this.
Yeah. Hey, Phil, I got a question for you guys. I mean, I know it's a little bit off topic, but it's kind of in the lines, because we got these kids and everything, and, we got to deal with the mothers of our kids and stuff like that. And everybody knows tomorrow's Mother's Day, right?
I feel like it's going down that line right now.
Going down that line right now. I'll probably push some envelopes.
Can we sip on this before we you get this question?
Yeah, we can have a sip. Let's have a sip, man. Before we have a sip, man, what y'all drinking? I told y'all what I'm drinking on. I showed y'all. It's sponsored by Martell.
I'm trying to get you fellas on this red, man.
Man, I got to get on wine, man. I mean, I drink it from time to time, but I'm not
it's an acquired taste, man. But look,
this right here, though, that right there, that's some rose. That's some red wine right there.
That's that tastes like Kool-Aid.
That's that Stella Rosé.
Man, I had some of that shit, man. That shit tastes like some Welch's grape.
Yeah, but it's on.
He's got the Menage a Trois. You still got the wine I got you up there, man?
Oh yeah, it's right here.
The Menage a Trois. This is it right here. You know what I mean? You get that red right there? Yeah, that's it.
I think that's the only Menage my girlfriend let me have.
Let's do a slow turn. Yep, look at it. Yep.
Yo, once you get to that red, it's an acquired taste. You know what I mean? Like, it's a grown man stuff, man. I first got put on to the red when I was in Switzerland, man. Like,
I mean, I feel you on that, Kate, but that rosé be hidden, bro. I'm sorry, bro. I'm a rosé guy. That's why I think is a good in-betweener.
So what you sipping on right now, Kate?
Man, I'm sipping on right now some Menage a Trois right now, man.
Oh, okay, Menage a Trois.
The Menage a Trois, just the red, man. It's a Cabernet, so I'm really into the reds, the dry red wines, man.
Yeah, I think if I'm gonna sip wine, it got to be the red, man, because I don't really like the sweet shit. So
it's too sweet. I can't. Yeah.
Like I like because even with my Grand Marnier, man, I can't get this because it's too sweet.
Yeah, but not that you're trying to get like drunk. You know what I'm saying, like on some wine or whatever. But you want something that's gonna relax you, that's gonna hit. And the sweets. I feel like I'm drinking like tea. You know what I mean? Like So. Nah, the red is where it's at.
It's like you drinking cranberry juice, man.
Exactly.
Check this out. So let's get back to this to the point at hand. Mother's Day is coming up, right? He laughed. He like, oh shit, what he about to ask? I just want some opinions out here because sometimes I think a little differently, and sometimes it throws people off. You know what I'm saying? As far as in relationships and shit like that. Mm-hmm. So Mother's Day is coming up, right? We got these kids with these women or woman. Me, I got women. I got two. I wasn't shit anyway. So Mother's Day coming up.
I wasn't shit.
Do you get something for the mother of your child? Something for Mother's Day, because us being a man, especially if you're on good terms, or even if you're not on good terms. But look, check this out. The kid want to get something for their mother, right? But their kid, they ain't got no money. They ain't got no money.
Yeah.
So, man. So do you get something to the mother of your kid, even if y'all on bad terms, and get it on the behalf of the kid.
Well, I'm gonna say,
Man,
first of all,
absolutely, man. Look, absolutely.
I need to truffle this.
I just want to say this too, man. Like, I'm on good terms with my son's mom. You know what I mean? At the end of the day, like, so for me, I would definitely do something like that for him. You know, yeah, definitely do something like that for sure.
All right, so you're on good terms. God bless you. That's great.
Yeah. We are cordial. You know what I'm saying?
What if y'all not on good terms? But we drink real quick. But
I think I ran out.
She probably was a real shitty girlfriend or wife or fiance, but she's a great mother at the end of the day.
Right.
A great mother. Y'all didn't get along. She put you through hell, whatever. But at the end of the day, she's a mother. She's a great mother to your child. You can't do that.
Yeah.
So what's your answer there?
Oh.
You talking about me or Ralph?
Oh, thanks, Kay, for passing that off.
We start with you, Kay, and we give Ralph. Ralph got some closing views on this.
I say yeah, for sure. You know, I'm definitely encouraging that, man. You know, I think at the end of the day, man, like, we all need our mothers. And I tell my son, you got one mother. You know what I'm saying? You got one mom. You got to treat her right. You know, regardless of me and your mom's disagreements, whatever it may be, that's still your mom at the end of the day. And I'm going to do everything I can to make sure that relationship is healthy. And yeah, absolutely. I'll definitely, you know, get her a gift for sure. Yeah, no doubt.
All right, cool. Okay, so we got Kay's answer. Ralph, talk to me quick. Don't talk to me slick.
Let me truffle this wine. Let me truffle it.
Ralph, we talked about this, man.
Rose.
Let me truffle the wine. So yes, me and my daughter's mother don't have the best relationship. And it's not even about that anymore. It's more about my daughter's, like, her health and her well-being. So I put that in the past and I moved on from that because that's already done. It's done and said, and whatever happened, I'm not with that anymore. So with that being said, yeah, like, I have my daughter, she made her mother some stuff, and, you know, me and my dad went out and got her some stuff for Mother's Day. You know, I will text her tomorrow, say Happy Mother's Day. You know, sometimes it's all like, but at the same time,
there you go.
It's just like, it's not about that. You know what I'm saying? It's at the end of the day, she gave life to my daughter. And that's that's the most beautiful thing and the most beautiful gift, because she was born on Father's Day weekend. So that's even, you know, like, so at the end of the day, you can't be petty and you can't be bitter if you want to keep going on in life. You know, and you just gotta let it be. That happened. That's what it is. And it's just like, you know, it's just be, man. It is what it is. You learn from that situation, and you just have to move on for the better.
Yeah, cheers to my brother. Cheers to both of y'all. Hold up your glass. Cheers to y'all.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about. I didn't think I was going to give you an answer, Ralph. I'm going to be honest with y'all. I was a little worried. I was a little concerned because, you know, we had conversations in the past, and, you know, I mean,
during that time, it was a hard thing because, you know, going through court, going through all that, you know, it was hard, but I wouldn't be in the situation I am in my life moving forward and being blessed every day if I hold on to that that bitterness and hold on to that bag of all that foolishness that was betrayed, you know? So
in other words, you took the advice that we gave you in conversation.
Yeah, like I
appreciate that, man.
Hey, you know, I take everybody's opinion and I get everybody's opinion. I dissect it, you know what I'm saying? I literally meditate on everything everybody says to me in my life, because I wouldn't have people in my life that didn't care about me and I couldn't trust. You feel me? So that's what.
Hey, peace to you, my brother. Peace to you, my brother.
Yes, sir.
We keys in this thing, man.
Yeah, man. We need that circle. We need that circle, man, of realness around you. You know what I'm saying? To give you that real.
Because when you about to go down that slippery slope, okay, you be all like, "Hey, K-Time," be like, "Nigga, you're not gonna do that, bro." Like,
You know, I remember when you first was going through your ordeal, whatever, you know what I'm saying? Like, and I had calls on both sides. I'm gonna be honest with you, you know, calls on both sides. And, you know, me at the end of the day, I'm not gonna take any sides, you know what I'm saying? If what's right is right, what's wrong is wrong. But you know, at the end of the day, like you say, life is too short. You don't want to cut your blessings off and stuff like that, man. Sometimes you got to be the bigger person. You know, and that's been my experience on things. You know, I've been through a lot of, you know, trials and tribulations, with my situations. But at the end of the day, you know, whatever, you know, at the end of the day, they are the mothers of my kids. I respect them. I'm gonna forever have love for them. Oh, yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's all to the good. Like I say, you know, I've had relationships in the past where, you know, they was upset, you know, because I did that. But at the end of the day, I was doing it for the wrong reasons. I was trying to stay out them, out the system.
Ty, hey.
Well, I was trying to cater, but that was the wrong reasons.
It's okay, Ty. Don't go too far into it.
All right. I'm an open book. They can. I don't care. But at the end of the day, like I say, I love and respect them for them being the mothers and being good mothers to my kids. Because, like I say, as a man, you know, I don't have my daughters all the time. Exactly. So, you know, shout out to them, and stuff like that. As long as my daughter actually called me the other day, and she was just like, Daddy, I want to get my mom something. And she's like, I'll pay for it and all this other stuff. And I just want to get her something. And, we can't go nowhere, so I don't know how to do it. So I said, hey, I got Amazon Prime. We can look at stuff for whatever you want to do and stuff like that. And we found some. But it really touched my heart that my daughter was like, I really want to do this and do that and do that.
Well, that's the relationship that you open to her. You feel me?
Exactly.
It's like we could be bitter. We could be like that because I hear the hurt, the shame, the lack of understanding what men go through, and our emotions, and we could. Yeah. And it's like, man. Once I start going to therapy, yes, everybody go to therapy.
You go to therapy. That's what's up, my brother. Peace to that.
Hey, so I go to therapy, and so it's like, hey, you just become more aware of your actions. Like if it's gonna better myself or is it gonna worsen my ability to.
That's what's up.
The whole bit. So I'm blessed just to have my parents that moved down here from Seattle just to help me out and go through everything I went through and their support because it's like that village again. And it's the right direction because, man, sometimes, bruh, and I know y'all both heard me, I wanted to smooth cuss this woman out.
But listen to me, though, man. At the end of the day, like,
it doesn't.
Your daughter's mom, I get a good vibe from her. You know what I'm saying? Y'all two just had your differences. You know what I'm saying? You're going to continue to disagree. Yeah. But it's all about coming together and what's best for your child at the end of the day. You know what I'm saying?
And knowing what battle to fight. You can't fight every battle.
There you go.
It's like,
keyword.
Yeah, at the end of the day, it's like, man, do I even want to react to this? And
there you go.
It's like, no, I don't need to. You know what I'm saying?
This young man taking advice.
Yeah, man. So it's like,
because you sound like, man, this sounding familiar.
Man, check him out.
It sounds familiar because I know.
I'm making a nigga like me go to therapy.
I appreciate you, man.
Yeah, man. So I remember, bro. You know what's so funny? My mentor, right? He was all like, Raphael, you've been through some shit.
Yeah.
And I need the best out of you. You're going to therapy. And that's why I started working for him. He's all like, you're going to therapy, Raphael. I was like, you know what? I will. And so I took that initiative because he wanted the best for me too. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
So with all these wisdom men that's in my life, I take the initiative. And even with you, Kay, we had our talks. Me and Ty had our talks. We kind of lead and guide each other through the process of experiences because sometimes we're so selfish within where we're not seeing the bigger outcome. And sometimes we gotta reach out to our brothers and to that wisdom of a man just to get a better outlook of what our decisions are gonna be.
Man, look, sit to the support system, man, and our kids' moms, man. You know what I'm saying?
Shout out to them, man.
Happy Mother's Day,
Yeah, I had to throw that out there, man, because it's Mother's Day.
Mother's Day every day. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, every day, Mother's Day, every day. This is my mother. You know what I'm saying? It's, man, I'm telling you, having a mother is so essential, so key. I was a mama's boy, so that kind of, it just kind of gave me chills out when my daughter called me, and she was just really like wanted to, do something for her mom and stuff like that, and use her own money. I'm like, you know what? Don't worry about that. So I got you. Like,
for sure. Ty, that's
you know, like they had me kind of emotional. No, she had me.
But that's that transition. That's that transition period. I think every man hit that point. Like K-Ron got an older son, and some things when I'm over there, and some things I hear him talk about, I'm like, man, they're transcending to another element. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Exactly. My daughter's so grown. Like conversations I have with her now, I'll be blown away. I'm like, man, you're so much smarter than me when I was your age. Like this is tight. Like having a little broke best friend. I'm like, damn.
It becomes a little it's like the girl version of you. And,
man. We be riding the car, we be jamming out, be jamming the music and stuff. I'm like, man, it's like me right here.
Ty, when she came to homecoming though, I was like, man, who is this little girl?
And I'm talking. I don't know what to do. I don't know if I should buy 2 12-gauge shotguns or what.
Facts. I don't even know. I don't know what to do, man. If I had girls, man.
Man, to be honest, it's the best thing. Okay, it brings out the more. So it's a more feminine side of you.
Right.
We have a masculine, we have a feminine side. It brings out the feminine side where it makes your masculine a lot stronger. Because you have more of an understanding of like her. You have more understanding of a woman because I know when I had my daughter, it changed my perspective. Man, if my daughter did the things I did, I'd be disappointed in that man that's gonna treat my daughter like that. So I have to show her like every elegant part of a man to make sure that's what she knows and that's what she's gonna have.
That's what she should look for, absolutely, man.
And so it kind of changes my dynamic and my awareness of it, where I had to literally look at myself and be all like, man, am I making the right approach to this woman? Am I doing the right decision towards this woman? Am I treating her right? When we go on a date, am I treating this woman the way she needs to be? Because it's going to be a reflection of what I do for my daughter. When I take my daughter out to eat, because me and my daughter, we do have little daddy-daughter dates. And I make sure, she doesn't have her iPad. She's 5, so she's really concentrating on the iPad, and it's okay. But it just is what it is. I mean, you got a little man. We already know about a little man.
Something else, man. And man, I was really praying, man, for a boy. To be honest, bro. And God answered my prayers, man, to have a boy. Because I always wanted to teach him about basketball and, and it's crazy, starting off, my son, he really didn't like basketball at first.
Yeah.
He's starting to get into it now more than ever, but I kind of wanted that vibe. But then I just couldn't imagine, that side of, man, having a daughter, man, and having to protect her in that way, man, because, wow, that's tough.
But what you teach your son is, too, how is it to be with his mother, for sure. And you have to show the equal proportion of that, and that's the other side of it, and a lot of men don't even get that treatment. A lot of young men now is man, I was in the education system, man, they don't get that type of treatment, and it's sad. So, but we're almost out of time, y'all, too. So,
no doubt.
Yeah. What y'all listening to, man, music wise, man?
Oh, man.
What y'all on?
Yeah, switching gears, music. Man, I'm a little weird right now, so I mean, I've been kind of listening to little slow shit, I've been jamming a lot of 80s shit for some reason. I don't know why. I've been on some Orange.
What you been on in the 80s, man?
Man, I don't know, man. I've been rocking with a lot of 80s shit, man. I don't know why. A lot of Sting and all that shit. I'm on some different shit lately. I mean, the rap sound the same to me. I listen to some of the new stuff just kind of being beat, Yeah, that's one good thing about having kids as teenagers. She kind of keep me in beat.
They put you on for sure.
Yeah, she been putting me on.
My son put me on to some new stuff too, for sure. Yeah.
I've been kind of jamming. Like I kind of took it back. Man. I've been on some '80s, like some R&B vibes and shit like that. Shit I can just sing in the shower and shit. Be on some.
Yo, let me ask y'all this, man. And I was talking to this woman the other day. Not even the other day. This is a few weeks back. I feel like the women's R&B right now is at the best that it's been. Maybe that's just my opinion. But like, let me drop a few names. The Scissors.
I mean,
okay, I'm saying her.
I mean, okay, her is
the
dope.
women's R&B right now to me is the best it's ever been, bro.
Her in concert.
When? Like what? Like in the last 5 years or what?
Because she was trying to compare to like Mary J. Blige. See, I'm not a Mary J. Blige fan. Like, see, to me, Mary J. Blige is like a different vibe. Like she can't sing to Beyonce can sing. Mary J. Blige cannot sing to me. Can she make hit records? Absolutely. But what I mean, like the mix of like you have like SZA, her,
her's dope. Her is so dope.
Sabrina Claudio.
Okay, I haven't really heard too much of her.
Kiana Lede go hard.
Yeah.
Damn, y'all need to put me on.
What's her name? Janae Aiko, right?
Oh yeah.
Oh no, she cool. Yeah, I've been on her since like 2002.
I mean, that's common, but you gotta think about the old school, like, bruh, like the Aaliyahs, you know.
Aaliyah, what for you? You kind of shook your head like,
You're right. You're probably right, Kay.
Don't get me wrong. Like the '90s R&B, you know, it's that's a time where that's some of the best times. But right now, I just feel like the women R&B, man, it's at the greatest.
I mean, they're probably, you know what it is?
I might visit this, man. We might have to have this conversation again once I kind of check them out. I know hers, though.
I think what
I know Summer Walker.
Summer Walker, she's dope.
Yeah, Summer Walker is dope. But what it is, everybody's getting back to the real instruments. Like the women in R&B is getting back to the real instrument. Like Brent's, you already know about Brent's. Like
of course.
Yeah, Brent's go hard, bro. Like the guy R&B, I think everybody's is coming back in their form. You get what I'm saying? Like they're talking about true feelings. They're talking about like.
I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna keep it a buck with y'all though. I mean, because like I've been kind of listening to the radio. Like a lot of the R&B and like the shit be on the radio. They recycling a lot of the '90s like tunes. Like Summer Walker. I think that's her. Like. I thought it was the Usher. It was the Usher beat. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Hey,
it's like everybody's taking the '90s beats and like recycling.
Like,
so when I'm hearing, I'm like, oh shit, it's Usher. Then they be like, they start singing. I'm like, oh, this ain't Usher.
Yeah. But they're recycling all that. They're recycling all the greats.
You know, they got a song out. I'm just like got the little Tony Tone. Beat. I'm like, oh shit. So but it's like
Ty,
they make hits out of shit so easy. It's like, oh, that's how you do it.
In the 90s, they're recycling beats from the 70s and the 60s. And the 80s.
Yeah, that's true.
So always
everybody takes from every generation, but I'm just saying from this new sound, man, I can't describe it because you went through your what's the era with your music, Soul Child? You have your
2000.
Your mid 2000s, the Floetry.
Poetry. Yeah, I fools with that.
But Neo-Soul. I mean, think about it. Right now,
Neo Soul. Neo
Soul. That's I'm a music head, bro.
I'm a Neo Soul type of guy. You know what I mean? But right now,
don't play my buddy in my music. My music Soul Child.
Hey, that's my guy. Yeah. He's kind of underrated though as an artist, man.
Carl Thomas.
That's a whole nother topic.
So speaking of that, okay, we've been in the quarantine. They got the little verses, the little Swiss Beat and Timberland thing. They had Erykah Badu and Jill Scott tonight, which I listened to some of it, man. It was pretty dope.
So that's why he was late.
Oh no!
He was driving home listening to it.
I was driving home. I had it playing and shit like that. Then
they kept that thing going after that thing lasted like 4 hours, bro.
They had this shit rocking.
So Jill Scott and Erykah Badu.
Yeah, bro. And they're just having like queen woman conversations. Like, girl, I know you wrote this song, girl. And then they be all like, I'm gonna play this. girl, and then they'd be going over the storyline. They'd be embracing. It was beautiful, like chemistry. Like
so as far as like guy like neo soul with guys say Music Soul Child, like who would he go up against? And then I was hearing about as far as rap, DMX wanted to go against Jay-Z, but Jay-Z he ain't gonna do that shit.
Nah, you can't touch that. I would say Music Soul Child would go up against like a Maxwell, but I'm trying to. But see, in my opinion, Music Soul Child got way more hits than Maxwell. Though.
You know what? I think Music will go against probably like an Anthony Hamilton.
Yeah,
I think that,
I can see that.
I can see that. Or Carl Thomas.
Because Anthony Hamilton.
Carl Thomas ain't got enough hits. I mean, Carl Thomas had enough hits
for that.
Emotional, that shit was banging. I remember I was jamming that shit.
What are we listening to right now as we speak? We're in our car.
I'm listening to the DSVN right now, though. You heard it? DSVN?
Division? Yeah. Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, okay. Like, I gotta get on that shit. That's some grown man shit. I mean, this is a Distinguished Gents podcast, so we do got to talk about that grown man. I mean, I think one of my favorite artists out, like R&B, like male artists right now is Lucky Day. Lucky Day, he got
Lucky Day.
When I heard his album, I heard it all the way through the first time, no skips. Man, he cold. He wasn't cold to me. I like him. I know Anderson .Paak. He's not like an R&B singer, but like that's one of my favorite artists.
Free Nations go hard.
Hey, hold on. I want to give a shout out to Mal London.
Okay, I never heard of that.
Because
that's my boy. So Mal London, man, we grew up at Mount Zion Baptist Church in Seattle, Washington.
Yo, Mal London, he's on a different level, man.
Like his family is just a bunch of music heads. Like his brother Marcus can play the piano like crazy. Like he was on the drum set. Makes great music. Out of Seattle, went to Oregon, you know what I'm saying? Graduated.
Check him out.
Man, group text, you gotta send me that music, man, because I gotta get on something. When I get on somebody, that's all I'm on. Like I said, I was on Lucky Day for like a year. And I still jam. I like shit like Thunder. I like Thundercat's new album. I don't know if y'all listen to that. I like that shit.
Go hard.
I like the different shit. Yeah, man. I like you said, the Free Nationals. I fool with them. They got a vibe. Internet shit like that. I love them. They drop anything. Oh, yeah. I went to their concert last time. It was in Houston.
Hey, you already know when y'all come to the Casa, man. That's always playing some real chill vibe music. Like Free Nations, they go hard. Good vibrations. Yeah. That's my
dope. But so man,
we got like one more minute to go.
Okay. So man, so we kind of went over some cool shit today, man. It's our first show and everything like that, man. You just kind of
cheers to that. Let's finish the wine. The wine, the cognac. Let's finish it up.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna try to keep this thing going, man, and come up with some more crazy topics. I already got some crazy topics in mind to kind of go over, man, with all this stuff going on in the world. I want to keep it distinguished. I think that because that's what
absolutely, man.
All right, we're gonna have some
kids. We're trying to take care of our kids, man. We're trying to do the right thing. I'm looking forward to the guests coming on, man. Kind of dropping some science, dropping some knowledge, man. Maybe we get some, some cool things going, man.
All right, we got some distinguished guests coming.
Yeah, man. So talk about business, man. All the shit that's going on in the world. Like I said, I've been big stocks lately, man, because everything is kind of.
You better. You know what I'm saying? You better. If you ain't, if you haven't, you better.
Hey.
One thing I'm just thinking, man, if I could find out whatever pharmaceutical company that's coming up with this cure for this,
you better jump on.
Rich. So y'all got.
Hey man, but don't get that vaccine. Whatever you do, you know what I'm saying? The vaccine.
Nah. Oh no, I ain't getting a vaccine. I just want to invest in a company that's gonna come up with the so-called vaccine.
Oh yeah. You're gonna ride that wave.
Oh yeah. Stock market.
Be rich. Really do it big.
Stock market.
Yeah. So we definitely we want to make sure we invest, we build each other up and stuff like that. I mean, that's what the people want. Make sure we have topics.
And hey man, shout out to all the people, man, that followed us right away. You know what I'm saying? We just getting this thing started, and share us, man. Share it. We're gonna come up with a lot of dope stuff, and
if y'all got any questions, please send it to us on our Instagram or whatever outlet we put up. We're going to have YouTube and we'll put that on our Instagram. So y'all got any questions that y'all want to ask us or see our viewpoint on, please share it.
For sure.
Oh yeah. If y'all have any topics, anything that you want to hear us discuss, we'll definitely be open to that, man. For we can kind of, no matter how edgy it is, I don't care. Like I said, I'm an open book. I don't give a damn.
This is life. This is what we are.
They like to shut me up. I'm being light and mild on this show.
Yeah.
It's about to get crazy.
Yeah, because I mean, even for me, like forever, I've been a closed book. You know what I'm saying? Didn't want to let anybody in, but I'm definitely, as I've gotten older, more mature. Pound maturity. You know what I'm saying?
Hashtag.
We've opened up to allow people in, you know what I'm saying? Because we realize at the end of the day too, man, we're not perfect. And, we just letting you in our lives, man. So
sure. Yeah. And one thing I kind of want to go back to is Ralph said something very, very important, man. He's talking about his mentor and his mental health, stuff like that. Man, It is very important to try to find you a mentor out here, young brothers and sisters out here. Get you a mentor. Get somebody that's smarter than you. You always want to hang with somebody that's a little smarter than you, man.
Make sure when you find a mentor, it's something way different and uncomfortable. You don't want to be
exactly. We don't want no yes men. You know what I'm saying? Like Ralph was saying too. We had some different conversations. We had some conversations that you probably don't want to hear from your homie, man. You don't want to hear about like, okay, let's do that, or did you have to go that route and stuff like that? Because man, they got too many yes men out there, man. They got too many yes men. I mean, you've seen. I hate to go off topic, but you've seen. I hate to even mention this, but I'm going to anyway because it's a big topic, man. Tekashi 6ix9ine got on live and broke the internet. It's like they let this rat get on here and break the internet.
We'll save that for another. That's all. You get way off.
But it's a fresh topic, so I'm not going to really get into it. But I'm just saying. But he blames them for wanting to do harm to him, but he wanted to be a part of it. But that's what I'm saying. It's very important to have not yes men, but a mentor, somebody who's going to do it the right way. Because at the end of the day, you snitch, brother. It don't matter if they try to do this, do that to you. It's a code. You try to live by the code.
You gotta make sure that mentor is a mentor. That steers you in the right path, right direction, right leadership. If you're getting off track, they get you back up, even if they cuss you out. Like, constructive criticism is growth. Criticism is growth. Whether constructive or inconstructive, it's growth. If you don't like what you hear, that means you need to change something about yourself. So that's what I wanted to say.
Well, that's true.
Especially if more than one person is saying it. Sometimes you gotta do. Take it on the chin. Hey, we men. Take it on the chin and keep rolling. Like, we're not always right. And I don't want nobody telling me, hey, dog, you right. Yeah, man. Oh, you cold. Oh, man. Yeah, go and drop that mixtape. Nigga, you are trash, my brother. Just do something else.
Just do something else.
It's okay. Write a book about it.
Yeah, for sure. So, everybody, please follow the podcast, Distinguished _Gents_ on Instagram. Me, I'm T_ready on Instagram. So come holla at me. You want to go ahead and shout out your plug, Ralph?
I'm real life workouts. I work out all day. I mean, I kind of do.
Real talk.
This is my life.
I got to get back to it, dog.
We're going to talk about that.
I'm not going to say my Instagram plug because it's going to be at the bottom. We're going to plug that in, but Karen _Bradley _ you know what I'm saying? So.
Yeah,
sure. I appreciate everybody, man. This is fun, man.
Yeah.
It's fun.
Yeah, man. We'll keep it moving and grooving, and man, just get ready for
next time.
Till next time, y'all. Wine it up. Get your wine and just listen.
Looks like I'm done, so I guess that's the end of our show.
It is.
Let me down this.
Looks like I'm done too. That Mother's Day.
Distinguished classy, man, and we'll holler at you guys next time, man. One love.
One love.